Very quick video on my last couple of months findings in the, for me, popular calibers. I don't shoot a lot of calibers. I shoot 22, 5.56 or 223, 7.62 by 39, 9mm, and a little bit of revolvers. But with the current boom on 5.56 and changing of the guard for 7.62 by 39, I'm buying 7.62 by 39 just to test different brands. So I bought 100 rounds of X-Force 7.62 by 39, 124 grain FMJs, brass shells, FMJs. I don't have any idea where that is coming from. Maybe somebody does. Maybe you can comment. And I'm buying what they call premium. Again, I don't know if you can call them premium. Belom 7.62 by 39. They tell me to keep it out of the reach of the children. Amazing, isn't it? This feels like it's Hungarian, to be honest with you. Because the stamp on this, see this HU? And this, see this one? Is actually the same, and I know this is coming from Hungary. So maybe they're all coming from Hungary. Hungary is in the Eastern European country. So that's 7.62 by 39. I got some other brands coming, but that haven't arrived yet. We have a local brand in Lakeland, Florida, which is called Excalibur ammunition. So I'm buying their 9mm to, first of all, support local business. That's always important, if you can. Plus, again, I shoot some 9, and this is comparatively inexpensive. 124 grain FMJs, not very fast, barely supersonic. But again, I'm not going to be shooting out of a 4-inch barrel, so the speed is going to be higher. Why not a 4-inch barrel? Because I'm not shooting this out of a pistol. Now, coming back to the 223 and 5.56. I was buying for my plinking needs Winchester 5.56 and 193s. Obviously, these are hard to find this day. With everything going on, nearly impossible. But I bought a lot of these, so I have, I don't know, 5 or 6 boxes of 125. My recent finds in the store, when I did some store crawling, so to speak, my local gun stores, LGS in the future, I found some Wolf black box. This is Tula ammunition, 223, 55 grain, steel case, FMJ, and so forth. There are still some of that. I also found some Wolf Military Classic. This is not Tula, this is a Barnaul factory, which you can see, BPZ. Барнаульский патронный завод, BPZ. Again, as you know, I can somewhat speak Russian. Kind of. Not very good. I can still read it. What else I found in my local stores? I bought off the last of the M855s, only 2 boxes, Winchesters, FMJs, green tip. I bought a lot of New Republic, which my understanding is normal out of Hungary, at least that's what I was told. I bought a lot of these. You can see just on this table right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes of 50 rounds each, and this is not even a big chunk of what I bought. I have been buying them at about 50 cents a round or so, or less. They have gone through from $20 to $25 to $30 a box in the last couple of weeks. Now, interesting enough, the rumor about the Lake City, which is run by Winchester, seems to be false, because they have published a statement that they did not stop accepting commercial orders. So maybe, just maybe, the prices will drop down again. But for now, these are 62 grain. They're not exactly plinking ammo per se, but they're inexpensive enough that I can consider them that way, if I need to. They're definitely cheaper than a lot of other ammunition I have found, other than, let's say, Barnaul Russian ammo, 223. These cost about $9 a box for 20, so it is slightly under 50 cents. Again, remember, $10 would be 50 cents. Most of these are more expensive for a number of reasons. So, for example, Hornady Black, 20 rounds, they're literally $1 a round. These are one of my prime self-defense rounds. The other ammunition that I bought just to see what is currently available, even though I might have it, are the PMC X-Tacs. They are the 55 grain, and these are about 50 something cents per round. Again, depends how much you find and where you find them. I bought something I have never tried, which is Armscore 5.56 55 grain FMJs, but interesting enough, their boxes are actually 30 rounds. So each box like this is a full magazine. I honestly don't remember how much they cost, but they are somewhere in the 50 cents per round range. Now, more expensive ammunition, just like Hornady Black. I bought some Frontier, and while this is not my preferred bullet weight, they're still fairly capable in a matching barrel, if I don't break them. 68 grain hollow points. 5.56, not 223. These are a bit more expensive, but not by much. These are the lower end of the Hornady line. They're lower than the black, but again, these are good hunting rounds, these are good self-defense rounds, and might as well have them. They're match, they're 68 grain. You have seen them in the stores, you have seen them on my channel. I do own a lot of these. These are about $13 a box, so more than 50 cents, but not by much. The new ammunition that I have bought, that I have never had, are the Federal Varmint and Predator jacketed hollow points, 50 grain. So these are going to be limited. I only bought 2 boxes, so I only have 40 rounds of this. I have no idea on how good these things are for self-defense, and they are also $1 per round. Have to look up the specs. They don't have them on this box. Some boxes actually publish specs like this. This is why I like Hornady Black line. You're always going to find the specs. So this is a 3000 feet per second, 62 grain, right on the box. And admittedly 5.56, and I'm using short barrels, or short barrel rifles, which I own as well. They're going to lose some speed. They're going to have more drop. But still, knowing what it can do is good. What these can do, have to find out how well they run. No experience with these yet. And the only other new for me type of ammunition is the Fiocchi 223. Not 5.56, 77 grain Sierra Match King hollow points, Boytail hollow points. These are on the more expensive side. So these are for my short barrel guns. and they're going to be presumably effective up to hopefully 200-300 yards, which is enough or more than enough for self-defense, in my experience. I do have a lot of Hornady 75 and 77. This is going to be something to test. So these are my recent finds in the popular calibers. Again, I bought some other calibers which you probably don't care about, such as the Mosin 762x54. This is a Barnaul, I think, as well, or not. This is actually some other factory which I don't know what that factory, which exact factory that is in Russia. And I bought just for the fun. I don't shoot a lot of revolvers, but sometimes it's worth to have ammo for them. So I bought some FMJs from New Republic in 38 and 57. So these are my recent finds, obviously not in a quantity, because if I were to just list these, they would fill my desk. They would literally be like this. But for now, it's good findings. The ammo is available. The ammo is more expensive than before, as most of you know, but it is still available. And if you plan to practice, get some ammo. And on this, I will finish this video. Thank you for watching. If you like, click on like, subscribe, write comments. I try to answer every single comment I see, if I see it. Thank you. And remember, to be practical, you have to practice. And to practice, you have to either have ammo, go to the range, or do some dry fire practice. And guess what that Excalibur is going to go into? I'm going to test the new mags. I don't make videos at the range for reasons not to be mentioned here, unfortunately. But my Scorpion will get some fun when I come back. I travel for a number of reasons. Thank you for watching. I know I talk too much in a bubble, and I speak with an accent, which I cannot deal with sometimes. I can try to do an Irish accent, if you like, because it is not very far from a Russian accent. But, again, what am I to say? I had an Arkansas drawl, then I was in New Jersey, New York, and now I'm in Florida. What accent am I supposed to have? I don't have a single idea on this. Thank you again. If you haven't fallen asleep watching this video, now would be the time to try to do that. And we'll talk again in some future video while I go clean up the video table.